Meditation techniques like dynamic can help the energy to move upwards. How about sitting meditation like zazen? Does the energy also move upwards while in sitting meditation? How to transform energy from lower to higher?
First, you tell me what do you mean by energy moving upward, and what do you mean by from lower to higher?
Uh, okay, I will say what I understand. Like we have all the chakras, right? At the base chakra up to the head, the chakra at the head. So my understanding is the energy source is at the base chakra. Then if we like do meditation techniques, right? Then the energy will rise from the base chakra, rise up to the other chakras, higher chakra. So transform energy from lower to higher. What I mean is that from the energy that is not pure, then it move up to the higher chakra and become purer energy.
Hmm. So, have you experienced any chakra?
I haven't experienced any chakra, but sometimes I can feel that there is energy at the lower chakra there, but I cannot feel the other chakra.
Hmm. Okay. In the ancient India, especially, and also later on, also, especially in India, because the whole search of this land, which is called Bharatvarsh, which means those who have dedicated everything for the inner search, for the search of the light. So, because this country was very fertile, very abundantly gifted by nature, so India in the ancient time was called the golden bird. So there were very big number of people who had not to worry about anything. They can dedicate their whole life for their inner search, their inner quest, or creating any like great epics like Mahabharata or Ramayana. And people realize in India that you may have everything, you may have all the riches, you may have everything in abundance. You may have gold, silver, you may live in palaces, but that is not going to give you fulfillment. The real fulfillment can happen only when you have removed the inner darkness. So their search from the very beginning was total and complete, totally dedicated to know themselves, to know the inner mystery, to know who they are. And they have developed a great science of dedicating the first 25 years of the life just for this one search. And that stage was called Brahmacharya Ashram. So 25 years you are just pool of energy. You are just collecting energy, you are just gathering energy, and only this energy can create anything. So those who understood, those who became enlightened, they were the guide. So people will collect at their ashram, small children at the age of 4 or 5, and they will live there till the age of 25. And at that time, they understood that you waste your energy through your sense organs or through your sexual organs. That is also a sense organ. So, if you want to know yourself, you need to be an abundant pool of energy. For that, if you are wasting energy, you will not have enough energy to move your energy from your sex center to higher centers. And I feel that this is what Osho also has said, that first time they may have experienced state of meditation in sex. So they got the glimpse there that for a while your mind stops, your separation with existence dissolves, and you are no longer an ego, and you become one with the whole. So that one moment of orgasm gives you so much. Then they must have started searching, is there any way in which we can remain in that state without losing energy? So then their inner search began. That is how meditation came into existence. Then even when you are experiencing orgasm, it is within you. The other is just an excuse. The other is just triggering it inside you. What happens inside you. So then they closed their eyes. They became introvert. They lost interest in outside world. Those who were the real daredevils. And whatever they have created, all their music, all their songs, classical songs, music, dance, everything has come out of meditation. And whatever they have developed, all these musics, all these musical instruments, if you hear them, it will take you in. So nowhere in the whole world, you cannot find anywhere in the world the kind of music which India has created, the kind of classical songs which India has created. Because it is coming out of meditation. It is coming out of a state of meditation. And you cannot compare it with the classical music of West or music created anywhere in the world. But thousands of years of barbaric attack on India. They have tried to destroy its culture, its very rich culture, very evolved culture. But still, it has remained to some extent. And Indians are so stupid that they are ready to give up their golden treasure for something very stony from west, colored stones. If you want to know yourself, then you need to dedicate yourself totally for this one search. Otherwise, you will never gather that much energy that the energy moves, the subtle energy moves from sex center to higher centers. And the way to it is attention. Giving attention to your centers. If you are not giving attention, then you cannot open it. Only the sex center is open. All other centers are to be opened. And even scientists have found that all those major chakras which the rishis found, they are important glands. So for a modern man, our life is so much scattered, and there is nowhere you don't find it being taught anywhere from the very beginning. When you are a small child, you go to such schools which are just only good for bread and butter. They are totally worthless for making your life more refined, more cultured, more evolved. So we are very much happy with getting bread and butter, getting a good job. But that is not even the beginning of the life. And only if meditation begins from the very beginning, then it will be natural. Otherwise, once you are functioning through your sex center, then to go to other center will be quite difficult. Once you are mad after money, you are mad after power, and your whole body is conditioned and programmed in that way. And the way they are conditioning in schools and colleges, even by the religious people, it is all against meditation. It is all against developing some science to know yourself. So only when you are like a fish out of water and you feel you begin to realize that your life is not moving in anything significant. Your whole search is totally meaningless and absurd. You're moving in a circle, just not going anywhere. It is like you feel the water is ahead, but there is no water. It is just a mirage. If this realization settles within you very clearly, and you have realized the futility of all your outer search, and the realization has to be inner, only then you can move in. When you are totally frustrated from outside. In Hindi it is called Hare Ko Harinam. Those who are completely defeated, only they start searching for truth or God. If you are winning in the world, then your ego is being fulfilled. And ego is the lie, and if you are functioning through that center, your whole life is going to be a lie. So, the first thing is that you have to become totally frustrated. You have to realize that whatever you are doing it can give you a comfortable life. You can have money, you can have power, but it is in no way giving you any inner fulfillment. Your inner darkness remain the same. So once this realization is clear, then you can turn your energy inward. Otherwise, we are all the time outgoing energies. And the more your energy goes out through sense organs, the less energy you will have. And to know yourself, you cannot even rely on the energy which is created by food. You need to have a very powerful pranic energy. Only then it can break the barriers. It can break the glands which are obstructing your energy to move up. So, the first thing is the quest, the burning desire, the burning thirst to know yourself. Once this desire is there, then the energy starts moving up.
Meditation techniques like dynamic can help the energy to move upwards.
Okay. Meditation techniques like dynamic is for cleaning the ground. So dynamic and all these active meditation techniques, it is to, like, if you want to cultivate something, you have to first remove stones and weeds and all worthless plants which has grown. Only when you have removed all those things, only then you can put the wheat or rice, whatever you want to cultivate. So it is removing the obstruction. It is for removing the obstruction. You have created many repressions. You have created glands which are obstructing your energy to move from lower chakra to higher chakra. So once the ground is cleaned, once you have become free from catharsis, once you have vomited out all those nonsense and garbage and rubbish, then just sitting and giving attention, being attentive, just being watchful, your subtle energy starts moving up. If you are, the willpower is needed, the will is needed. This decision that you have to know yourself. Then you will know that it's not necessary for everyone all the 7 centers can be experienced. It varies from person to person, but you can experience this energy moving from your base of the spine upward. This subtle energy, it's moving only when the ground is clear, when the obstructions are no longer there. So the real thing is being conscious, being attentive. Once you are attentive, then things happen, then you don't have to do anything.
How about sitting meditation like zazen? Does the energy also move upwards while in sitting meditation?
Hmm. Sitting, lying, or standing is not the question. Meditation has nothing to do with sitting. But meditation is a state of not doing. So it will happen only when your body is in a state of no movement. You need all these active meditation only because there is impurity. There are obstructions, there are hindrances. Once you have cleaned it, once you have removed all your repressions, once you have catharted it out, then there can be a good physical exercise. But then there it is not needed. If you are, once you are clean, then just sitting and you are in meditation. The energy moving down means that it is being thrown out through the sex center. And the energy moving out, in or up is the same energy being transformed into awareness. The same energy is helping you to become conscious. You are not throwing it out. So this is going up when you are conscious, when you are aware, when you are alert. The energy moves up. When you are unconscious, then the naturally energy goes down, because that is the function of the nature, lower nature. If you want to be meditative, then you have to make effort for it. Otherwise the energy will go down. It's like water always goes down. If you want it to go up, then you have to create pressure. You have to make effort because it is going against the gravitation. Once all your impurities are removed, then there is no need for these active meditation. And one day meditation will become your natural state. You don't even have to do anything. Whether you are sitting or standing, it makes no difference. Because to be conscious is your very nature. You were not interested in being conscious. You were interested in things. You were interested in moving out through your sense organ. You have to close all your inner doors and windows. And once you have come to know your real nature, then you will be in that real nature always. Then even meditation is not needed, because you are always in meditation. Okay?
how to transform energy from lower to higher?
If you don't do anything, then the natural way for the energy is to go down, is to express itself through the sex center or through any sense organs. So if you want to transform your energy, then you have to give attention to it. As you become more attentive, you will become more conscious. The more conscious you are, the more you are able to transform your energy. As it start moving from your sex center to higher centers, the energy is transformed. If it starts getting transformed from first center to second to third, and once you are naturally aware where the effort is not needed, then it is totally transformed. So you need to make effort. This is an effortless effort. Being attentive. Whatever you are doing, you have to do it with awareness. If you are not present in whatever you are doing, you cannot suddenly one day become aware. So whatever you are doing, it may be anything. You have to be present. You have to be conscious in that thing. If you are doing things mechanically and just doing 1 hour of meditation is not going to help much, because 23 hours you are wasting in being unconscious, in being mechanical. And the real thing you have to do is in the daytime. If you are not even able to be conscious while you are awake, how can you be conscious while you are asleep? If you are conscious in your sleep also, then the dream cannot be there. Dreams will be broken. Because for the dream to function, you need to be unconscious. And once you are conscious in dream, then it goes even deeper. Then while you are asleep also, there is witnessing in a very passive state. Okay?
Okay, Swami.
One should understand some things and only through its functioning, its effects. See, like, so when your heart center is functioning, then you will be more loving. Your emotions will be purer. There will be not much. You will have less jealousy, less anger, less lust. You will feel the love. You will feel love for everyone and everything. So that is the way you should recognize. It's not that in your heart center something will start jumping. It may jump, something may start jumping also. That is also alright. But if your heart center is has opened, then things will change. You will no longer be so sexual. You will no longer be full of jealousy and envy. These things will go. You will be more loving. You will be contented and happy in yourself. You will be more giving. You will be less interested in sucking. You will not be interested in sucking. You understood or not?
Yes, understood.
All these things, cloud can come as you become more settled in your centers. And these things cannot overpower you. You will see that the cloud is coming and they will go. They overpowers you because you want to be overpowered. You think jealousy is something very great. In being envious is something it makes you more powerful. When you are interested in being negative, then these things will possess you. Once you lose interest in being negative, then they will start disappearing. Is it clear?
Yes, very clear, Swami. Clear, very clear. I'm very interested in purifying energy and transforming energy from lower to higher. I'm very interested in this. I think the transformation happened that day after I watched the energy. Yeah, and then after 2 times I did that 2 times so far up to now I no longer feel sexual, Swami. 2 times I watched the energy after it transformed for 2 times.
When you are involved in something creative, then you will forget sex.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why I told you to create books, to create audios, so that your energy gets involved in something. When you are you are not doing anything creative, and that is the only pleasure, then you will waste your energy through pleasure. So if you want to get rid of something lower, you have to get involved in something higher. If you want to get rid of colored stone, then you need diamonds in your hand. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
If you like our videos, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
And send us one apple a day, because we want to eat food from the tree of knowledge.